For 25 years, Coachella has been America's biggest music festival. But this year, one single moment changed absolutely everything.
Yeah, a moment that completely redefined the festival's entire legacy.
Because for the very first time, a Latina artist took command of the main stage. I mean, headlining the entire festival. That's history right there. And that artist? Karol G. Look, her performance wasn't just another set. It was a full-on cultural earthquake, especially for the festival's 25th anniversary. But here's the thing. As massive as her night was, it was just one piece of a weekend that was absolutely packed with shocking highs and some really, really low lows.
So let's look at the lineup. The weekend was stacked, right? Friday, you had pop superstar Sabrina Carpenter. Sunday, of course, was Karol G's historic moment. But all eyes, everyone was focused on Saturday. That was supposed to be the main event.
The entire day was built around one person, Justin Bieber. Fans flooded the desert, creating this whole phenomenon they called Bieberchella. But what actually happened? Well, it was not what anyone expected.
And you can really see the massive disconnect right here. On one side, you've got the hype, a literal pilgrimage of believers causing traffic jams for miles. And on the other, the brutal reality. Critics just slammed the performance, calling it lazy, even YouTube karaoke. Ouch. And the whole weekend was like that, full of these wild contrasts. So while Bieber's set is getting absolutely hammered by critics, you have this surprise team-up between the industrial legend's Nine Inch Nails and DJ Boy's Noise. And it becomes one of the most celebrated, well-received performances of the entire festival. Just total opposites.
And there were so many of these unexpected moments. You had this rising band, Geese, doing a cheeky cover of Bieber's Baby just hours before he even went on. Then Sombro brings out the one and only Billy Corgan from Smashing Pumpkins. And on top of that, you had veterans like Jack White and David Byrne just putting on an absolute masterclass.
But here's the crucial point. While all this drama was happening on the music stages, the real story of Coachella 2026, it was unfolding somewhere else entirely. You see, the whole experience of what it means to go to Coachella has completely changed. It's not just about seeing a band anymore. Now, the typical journey involves stopping by a corporate pop-up and, catching the world premiere of a massive TV show. And the proof was everywhere you looked. Sabrina Carpenter had this branded pit stop thing with Airbnb. Radiohead, a band that wasn't even playing, was getting a ton of buzz for their 75-minute immersive art film. And then, in a move that's just wild, HBO decides to premiere the new season of Euphoria right there in the campgrounds, a TV premiere at a music festival.
So all of this begs a really big question, right? With all these brand deals and Hollywood premieres, is Coachella even about the music anymore?
And the answer is pretty clear. Coachella hasn't just evolved. It has fundamentally transformed. This is not just a music festival anymore. It's something else entirely. It's a full-blown modern spectacle.
And you can see it right here in the numbers. The festival is running on a totally new formula. The music itself, it's now less than half of the main attraction. Brand activations, massive art installations, and huge media events are dominating the experience. It's become the ultimate meeting point for all of American culture. And listen, this isn't just about one festival out in the desert. This is the blueprint. This is the future of pretty much every major cultural event. What we're seeing is the lines between music, celebrity, corporate branding, and Hollywood just completely disappearing. Which leaves us with a huge question, one that really matters for the future of live music. As these festivals turn into these giant showcases for big brands and Hollywood studios, what happens to the simple experience of just going to see your favorite band? What does that future even look like for the average fan? Let me know what you think.